So hey guys, so I did a short video on this, just kind of like advertising the longer video, because again I had something weird happen today, and I feel fine, but I got her off of work about 3:15. I had to go run an errand, and I went and picked Oliver up. I took Oliver home, and I ran and grabbed myself a couple of slices of pizza at the local 7-Eleven, grabbed myself a beer. I was going to relax. Still have half a can of beer. I couldn't even drink it all. I went and I laid down, and I had my windows open, so it was nice and cool in here, and I woke up like I was on fire. Is anybody else going through that? Because I just went and had a physical done. I just had blood work done. Everything's normal. So some of us that are empaths and healers and set up to heal other people, like Santero did a really awesome video today, and I've been saying for over a year that her videos are collective, and everybody's starting to agree with me. So I just pick up energies differently because I'm wired differently. So maybe that's part of it. But guys, I was laying down in the bed. The cat was laying down with me. And at one point I woke up and I rolled over, and I literally felt like the bed was almost on fire. The bed was so hot. Like I was hot. I literally felt like when I'd been laying down, and it was nice and cool in the room. Like I had a fever while I slept, and I woke up and I'm like, am I sick? No, I'm not sick. So my body's going through some changes, and I don't think age has a flipping thing to do with it. I just think it's something on the collective level. I think it's something on an energetic level. And I'm listening to other readers because I was trying to find out if anybody else was going through some weird stuff. And a couple of other readers said the same thing, that they felt like they were getting boundaries. They were setting up, they were, they're not saying slough off. That's what I'm using, the word slough off. I don't know what else anyone else is using, but everyone's feeling like they're going through shifts and changes to the energetic level. And I literally felt, I put my hands on either side of me, and the bed was like so fucking hot. I was like, what the hell? Because there wasn't no sun coming in on me. I had the curtains were actually blowing in the breeze, because we get these little mountain breezes up here. And I've been drinking plenty of water. I'm making myself drink more water. And it just felt weird. Is anybody else going through that? Because I just feel like I used to know people that would tell me that they thought they were empaths too, and now I've come to realize not everybody that thinks they're an empath is an empath. And everyone has it to a different level. But I actually feel like my body's changing on a physical level, and I don't think my age has anything to do with it. Because I went through menopause a long time ago. I don't have those where I suddenly get real hot and pant and all that. Like if you're an older woman, you know what I'm talking about. But my body got really, really hot. Usually when you lay down for the night, usually your body regulates and you usually get a little bit chillier. I actually laid down and felt like I was burnt. And I woke up twice talking to the cat and talking to someone. Something is talking to me in my sleep. Whether it's my angels or my spirit guides or my own subconscious. But I'm actually having conversations. And I don't think it's like a talk in your sleep thing, like we were talking about some past thing. I think it's something on an energetic level now. And we're all, the collective, all of us, we're all going through something, and we're all changing. And it was just feeling like, I don't know, it's some kind of change is happening. And if you look at some of the starseed channels, they think that it's because, well, I think the veil between the worlds is thin anyway right now. Really, really thin. And different readers are picking up on different things. For a while there, they were all, even me, I was picking up, I'd be sitting here in the morning and I'd think about a couple of things, and I'd go listen to a reading, and I was obviously picking up on the energy, and I didn't even have no tarot cards in my hand, but I'm picking up on it because I'm sitting here in the morning. And I don't care if somebody wants to say I'm crazy because I talk to myself, go right ahead. I talk to myself out loud. Sometimes I'll try to figure out something. I'll be listening to what I'm hearing myself feel, think, and I think because my sister's so much older and I was raised as an only kid, that I just have a different way of how I process things. And you can think I'm crazy or not crazy, but a lot of the things that I feel sometimes in the morning when I'm mulling over something, a cup of coffee, or I'll do a little short just to say good morning to you guys and be drinking my coffee or whatever. But I'm picking up on the same energy, so I don't think it's even my age or being here by myself has a damn thing to do with it. I think I'm just mulling over whatever's downloads I've gotten during the night. So laying down and getting up, and like right now in California time, it is 10 till 10 at night. And in Mississippi, it's 12. I just got off the phone with my daughter-in-law. She stays up late anyway. And she was having some issues with her car, and she's always had, for the longest time, she's had problem with electronic type things ever since she was a teenager, and a rainstorm came through Mississippi, and she accidentally broke a pane of glass on a door of the house they lived in, and she cut herself, and it was thundering and lightning. And I don't know if she picked up some of the static energy that's stayed in her body, because she burns out phones like there's no tomorrow. I mean, she can go through, so she's lucky sometimes she keeps them. She's learned how to ground herself a little bit, but ever since then, she just goes through electronics. Electronics just don't last around her. So I think she absorbed some of that lightning energy, and electronics just don't last around her, that's all. I mean, she'll have phones crack and not even know why they cracked. She'll be like, I didn't drop it. They just don't last around. Like, she's got a superpower now. She needs to figure out how to channel and how to fix stuff with that stuff, you know what I mean? But anyway, so she's been feeling some really weird things too. And everybody I talk to that's on a open-minded about religion, and because these days it's not even about religion, guys. It's just about the energies that are around us, and they don't have any. I mean, they do have something to do with the veils being thin, but I just think that with the veil being thin, there's just more otherworldly, on the other side energies that are trying to communicate even more so than they used to. And when I woke up, not once but twice, from this little 4-hour nap that I did, and heard myself talking to myself and in my sleep, and the bed got really, really hot. I mean, literally, I put my hands next to me, and I went, what the hell? I mean, it was like hot to the touch, and I rolled over, and I felt where I'd been laying, and it was even hotter. So if anybody else is going through that, put me some comments in there. Let me know if you've been going through something strange like that too, because I can't be the only one. And then when I think about the energies and the things that I'm feeling and thinking about, then I go and see tarot readers where they're pulling the same energies out through the cards. So I know I'm not crazy, because I'm feeling the same thing everybody else is. I'm just not using tarot decks to do it. I'm feeling my way through it in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee, after I've had downloads all night long, after the angels have talked to me, after whatever passed on loved ones, my spirit guides, whatever. And the energy is shifting again, is what it feels like. And it feels like not foreign, but it just feels like we're all like we're all evolving, like something is changing. There was an old Star Trek issue years and years ago of this guy. He took refuge on the Enterprise, because that's the other thing too. I have a really hard time even smoking cigarettes. Not wanting to smoke, not wanting to, I used to drink, I'd maybe get me one of those little bitty bottles of wine, drink a glass of wine here and there. I'm just not wanting no alcohol anymore. I'm not really wanting to smoke cigarettes anymore. I always need something to do with my hands. So I have a hard time quitting smoking. But anyway, this guy took refuge on the Enterprise, and when he did, his kind kept being persecuted and killed. Come to find out, they were evolving, and he turned into a total being of light. Does anybody remember that episode? Anybody else a Trekkie out there? Because I remember that episode, and the guy literally was like he was dying, but he morphed into this beautiful being of light. And that's what everyone on his planet, every time somebody started to go through that, they would try to catch them and kill them, because they were scared. don't be scared. If you feel like you're going through some shifts of energy, if you feel like you're evolving, if even you feel like maybe you might even look at some things and go, I used to feel this way about this thing, but now I feel totally different. I'm either more chill about it, or I'm more like, no, I know that doesn't feel right for me. Go with that. Think about that. Put it down in your journal. I wrote down that little reading I did this morning that I put up a video for. I have got guys, I have, and I love the color of it. It's the only one they had. I have started my my journal here. And I'm writing down my readings, and I have in here. I got plenty of paper. I got to put some the other things in it. But look, all the readings I've been doing for you guys, they're gonna all start being in here, where I'm writing them all out with my thoughts and what the book meanings are, the other thoughts that I'm having. I have another message thing here. I'm going to do a bigger thing for you guys. Then I had my, I'm so sorry, guys. And then I had my regular layout that I had done about the energies of the healers. And I can't promise y'all that I'm always going to do a reading with the same type of heading on it. Because what keeps coming to me is one of the ways I feel like the guides and the angels are telling me to work with you guys is that whatever they send to me for a topic or a subject. So just like I used to do the angels runic advice for the day, I haven't been doing this because nothing's been really, it feels like they've told me that my focus needs to shift. Things have to keep changing to keep up with what's going on in the universe, what's going on between us as a collective, how people are feeling and thinking and what's changing. So it's always going to be messages from the angels or just single personal, whatever, just whatever comes up is what I'm going to do. So that is my niche. So whatever I get is what's going to come out. It's not always going to have the same nifty little title to it. Just like, every title for a Scorpio, Leo, for the readers that do the zodiac signs, they don't never all have the same title. Now they say the same as far as the zodiac, like Scorpio, this is their title for the day. Leo, this is their title for the day. Cancer, Aries, whatever. Mine for the angels are going to change depending on what they tell me, what my instincts are, but they're always going to be with the angels and what's going on an energetic level. So, and it's just going to be a broader spectrum, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I am having more people reach out and talk to me and saying, hey, I'm feeling this too, or whatever the case is. So I'm just going to keep going with that, guys, because that's what it feels like they're telling me to do. And I've noticed other healers, the other channels, they, like some of them do tarot cards, but theirs all shift and change too. I mean, their forum is the same, whereas like they do, like me, my forum is, or I think that's the correct word. I could be using the wrong word. My thing's going to be the runes. And sometime later, I've got some other stuff I'm going to add to it. And I do realize I have more rock videos to get up with you guys. I've just been waiting for things to slow down just a little bit because I'm still trying to get this other stuff done. And we're almost there. So I'm just going to keep going with however the energy feels to me, because I just pick up things differently than other people seem to. Though I seem to be on the same wavelength. Go figure. Everybody's different. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. Like I said, maybe, I don't know if somebody else had the same thing where they went and took a nap and woke up and they were real hot. Or maybe you took a nap and where you laid down and you woke up the next morning and you were more cold than normal and the room was warm, So if you're having any other strange body changes like that, because I've already gone through menopause, people. It wasn't no menopause, where you felt like you got really flushed and hot. And if you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about if you've gone through menopause. That's not what I'm talking about. Because I had the window open. There was a window right across from my bed, and there was a breeze coming in. And I woke up in the bed with, like, the cat had already even crawled off the bed already. And it was just, I woke up and it was like, damn, why is the bed so hot? Like, I mean, it literally felt like I had an electric blanket on there. I have no electric blankets. I don't have nothing like that. I've got like 3 blankets on my bed, nice big fluffy pillow. Cat's got her little box up there. And it just, guys, it was just weird. So that's what I wanted to talk about, to see if anybody else had gone through that. Maybe talk a little bit more about the readings and stuff. And because I did that reading yesterday because it didn't feel like it was for me. When Sam did her reading, she mentioned something because I got Isa, I got Manas, and then I got One Joe, which is like stillness, and actually, because sometimes the runes have different meanings, and sometimes it's what I channel on them too. And Manas is joy in one way, and the joy the other. It also can mean mankind. It can also mean a partnership, just like Manas and Iwas can both. Can both have partnership attributes to them. So, and this looked like a mirror image, and actually somebody did, come to think of it, somebody did a reading about a mirror image. MJ at Soulful Revolution did a Virgo message or a Libra message just a couple of days ago that was about a mirror image, and man is a mirror image too, guys, because let's see my books down here, because this is Ralph Bloom's The Self, Manas. Let me do this one, Manas. Okay, see, it's a mirror image. One Joe facing one Joe. Okay, it can mean man collective, but that could mean partnership or somebody that mirrors you. So that's an instinct thing there, guys, because that's what I got. I got Isis, which is stand still. Isis can be just things frozen. It can mean you are going inside. You can be frozen. And then I had and then Manus came up, which is a mirror image, but it can mean mankind. And then One Joe. See how One Joe is? I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Okay, so that's a mirror image. So that could be meeting somebody or an inner journey. I was picking it up as an inner journey. But just like when I channel messages, which I'm getting ready to do some more candle work, guys, because my angel candle is almost, as I've been burning it every single day. Look how that's burnt down already. And I have started getting more dreams again. And I used to get like instinctual things through here, higher self stuff through my right ear. This is a mirror image right here. This is my right ear. It looks like I'm touching my left ear, but it's my right ear. And angels through this side. But here lately, I've been getting angels through this side too. And I can tell because the frequencies are different. Because that's what they are when they talk to me. They're different frequencies. And I've even had two of them come through as voices in meditation, where one of them was a deep what's it called, a baritone? It's real, or bass, real deep. But it matched the frequency that I'd heard. And then that one day, last week when I was meditating, and I almost had fallen asleep during the meditation, just in time to hear a voice say, hello? And it matched perfectly the tone of the voice to a frequency I had heard that was a new frequency. So maybe my higher self is reaching out to the higher self of somebody else in the vicinity, or somebody through the ether. I even did a meditation one day where I focused on trying to go through the ether, and then somebody said something about that. I think it was Sand in 2 readings before the one she just did on Scorpio. She was talking about the ether or something like that, and I was like, damn, I just did that. I just tried to do a meditation where I was trying to focus on seeing through the ether, or trying to see through to the other side. So that was really kind of interesting too. So anyway, that's what I wanted to kind of talk about, guys, was just feeling the energy shift and change. Wanted to know if anybody else had felt that I mean, literally my bed felt like The Burning Bed. That was a movie too with Farrah Fawcett, if anyone remembers Farrah Fawcett from back in the day. I think she died of breast cancer. She was an actress, wonderful actress. Charlie's Angels. I bet some of the guys have heard of Charlie's Angels before. But yeah, back in the day, in the 70s, I think it was, or the 80s, Farrah Fawcett Majors. Anyway, so yeah, guys. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, was just the weird experience with the sleeping and the bed being hot, and my I was trying to tell my guys, this is me when I was little. This is me and my daddy sitting in his chair. He was a commercial fisherman, and this was a leather tabletop that he had. I don't know if y'all can see it in the picture. That I had, that I lost when I moved to Tampa, oh my God, 30 years ago. Me in my little Easter dress when I was little. I was a cute baby. Alright, guys, that's the house I grew up in. Alright, guys, so I just happened to be here because I was telling someone about this table my daddy used to have next to his chair. So I'm getting ready to go back to bed again. It's 10 o'clock, North California time. It is Monday. I'm off tomorrow, and I'm going through more stuff to get rid of more stuff that I dragged all the way from Mississippi, because it's just gotta go. It's just gotta go. They want me with less clutter around me. I'm just feeling it like in here. So it's taken me a year to let go of some things that I dragged all the way from Mississippi. Emotions, feelings, memories of people, my life that I had there. I still get upset about my house, but this is my house now. This too shall pass. People, we have to grow and get past changes. And so if you've ever lost a house, had a house burned down, lost a house because your family lost their job, home is always where you make it. And this little camper right now is home. And I share it with my little four-legged friend, which hopefully by this time next month, I'm finally going to be able to make do on my promise to her to get her another cat. So, I love you guys, and I want y'all to think about that. If you had any kind of weird experience recently where you woke up and you were like, man, what happened while I was asleep? Yeah, you're not the only one, I promise. All right, guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse. I still love my little thing that I did here. I've got a couple more of them. I may put some up somewhere else in the house, in the camper, and I'm occasionally gonna change my background, and I found somewhere my bigger starfish, and I found my netting. I may put some netting up on the ceiling and have some stuff hanging in it like I used to have in my bathroom in my house when I had my house. I love you guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse. Love and light to everybody that has reached out to me recently to tell me to keep going with my channel. It's growing slow, but you know what? That doesn't bother me. I just want to help people and share my experiences, share my spiritual journey, and tell y'all when I hear the angels, see if y'all have heard angels, see what you're experiencing, that we're all experiencing together, because the veil between the worlds is very, very thin. Ciao.